let's head down to the sidelines where we have Ahmed Khwaja with both the captains and the match referee for the all-important toss.
Toss time for match number 11 of the 2026 Emirates D10. I have the main cast alongside me here on the sidelines. Leading team Sharjah, we have, of course, star batter Ritya Arvind. Leading team Emirates Reds, we have the wicketkeeper Atikur Rahman and our esteemed match referee Mr. Iftikhar Ali. It's going to be Sharjah, the home team, to flip the coin. Heads is the call. Heads it is. Atik, congrats. You've won the coin flip. What have you decided?
I will bowl first.
Bowling first, what do you think is a decent score to restrict the Sharjah batting to?
I think under 100 or like 110, something like this around.
Any changes to the team?
Yeah, we have a few changes. Wasi is playing and the other guy Gatin is playing.
All the best for the game.
Thank you so much. Cheers.
Brits, lost the coin flip. You're batting first. What were you thinking otherwise?
I was generally thinking to lose the toss. So I think it's good we lost the toss. We're happy to do either thing. So I think it's good wicket to bat first.
So batting first, what do you think is a sizable score?
I think anything over 120, 115 will be good. We didn't execute our plans with the ball, so hopefully we get better with that and we should win the game.
And how personally, on a personal level, how are you going to change your bad luck that is with you in this tournament so far?
I mean, that's fine. Even last D20, the first 3 games I didn't score. I still finished up the highest run scorer, so that never comes to my head. Hopefully we win the game, win the tournament. That's the main thing.
I love the confidence. Give us your best.
Thank you, thank you.
Right, the news from the sidelines. Emirates Reds have won the coin flip and they will have a bowl.
Understand it's evening game, can expect that due factor to come in play after the first innings, and it will be, let's have a look at the batters. Nafis has been given the opportunity to open the innings alongside Khalid Shah, umpire GB Alex, the match official, and joining me in the comment box is Karan Menon. Karan, welcome back. Looking forward for this game.
Oh, definitely. Thanks a lot, Rizwan. Looking forward for a good power-packed game between Sharjah and Emirates Reds. And let's say, waiting for the umpire's directions for the play to start.
Just looking at the field, deep square leg and a deep point outside the 30-yard circle. The idea will be to save those square boundaries on the onside as well as on the offside. It is expected to be a good contest. Sharjah would definitely want to get back to winning ways. They were down under today. They lost the first match, won one game so far. Just waiting for that confirmation, as you rightly mentioned. And Sudesur Rahman, another new entrant to Team Emirates Reds, places the umpire. Ball number 1 coming your way, coming from the Bukhatir end. Just some changes to the field. He wants the fielder to be a little bit more squarish. Sudesh with the first ball. Good start. Straight to the fielder. Khalid Shah opening alongside Nafis. We've seen Ritya a bit unfortunate earlier on. Would definitely want to go all guns blazing tonight.
Yeah, that was a good delivery to start with. Testing the batsman just in the start of the innings itself. Both the batsman and the bowler looking good at the moment. And here he comes for the ball number 2.
Played well. They've got protection in place, and I think he's doing well. Sudesur Rahman bowling to his field. And that's what you've got to do, especially in the power play. They need to make sure they don't leak away too many runs. We've seen Dubai has been phenomenal, 100% success rate so far. They've won 3 games out of 3. Leading the Packers, Ronak Panoli has done exceptionally well with the bat. They managed to score 135 in the first game, then 150, I beg your pardon, and then 136 again. So they're able to get those scores quite comfortably. I can understand a couple of them were afternoon matches and then the evening ones as well. Khalid Shah, still to see him unleash, he's another destructive batter. Just trying to find the rhythm, trying to find the right chord is the skipper of Team Sharjah. It'll be an interesting contest, a good challenge for Sudeshwar Rahman, and why not? When you've given that opportunity, you might as well want to cement it in the team. A good delivery, quicker bump over straight to the fielder. Harsh Desai cleans it up.
What I see that is working for Sudeshwar over here is the, bowling to the pitch is what we call it. He comes in, everything, sticking to his basics, bowling onto the pitch, letting the batsman play the ball, making the batsman play the ball, I must say. He's done pretty well at the moment. The batsmen are also being careful as to what it looks like at a pretty good wicket to bowl on.
Absolutely. A good hit. Clean as you like, and that's gone sailing over the boundary fence for a maximum. The first one for Khalid Shah and the first one for Team Sharjah.
That was a good shot. That was a great shot through the onside and slightly fuller of a delivery, I must say, compared to the other two. Here it comes. There was a fuller delivery right in his slot. He picks it up really well. Stand and deliver from Khalid Shah.
Definitely give him a lot of confidence for Khalid Shah, especially getting it right to the meat of the bat. Yeah, once he gets going, I tell you what, Karan, we're in for a good entertainment. Look at that. Look at that connection. Fact away towards the extra cover for a boundary.
That was muscled. I would say that was muscled over the extra cover fielder for a boundary. Another full delivery from the bowler, making no mistake. Khalid Shah taking full, the opportunity was taken, embracing the opportunity and hitting it over the covers for a fantastic boundary.
Yeah, absolutely embracing. And as a skipper, as a leader of the pack, when you get those runs going, you will leave that reputation, you take that responsibility, and you lead from the front. And Khalid Shah doing exactly, trying to duck away, will find the fence. 6, 4 and 4 to conclude the over number 5. What was expected to be a very good over turned out to be an expensive one as Sharjah get off to a flyer. 15 for none after 1. Wasiuddin Zafar. A lot of new entrants in the UAE domestic circuit, especially playing for the elite tournament of the nation, the D series. I would definitely, if anybody is given that opportunity, Karan, you would want to outperform, take that opportunity with both hands. Leading edge, fall short of the fielder. No damage done. Mohammad Nafis trying to provide some impetus to the team, and in the process just could not get the connection right. It hurried on to the batter on that occasion.
I think what I can see over here is like any delivery that is actually not too full and not in the batsman's slot. I mean, in the first 6 overs, it's the best thing to do. Like, stay away from the batsman's arc of hitting, and you will make chances for yourself. Just stick to the basics, and the chances will come.
you do get those bad deliveries, and as you rightly mentioned, you might as well want to play with a straight bat rather than the trying to play across the bat. Good delivery, and the finger goes up. The first wicket for team Emirates Reds as Wasiuddin Zafar picks up the wicket of Mohammad Nafis.
A great delivery indeed. A great delivery, pitching in line, moving slightly away from the batter, and it's been caught. Clearly, clean catch by the keeper. The batsman still doesn't believe it. It was a good delivery, and I think first blood for the Reds.
Yeah, just could not contribute again. A 1 of 4. Will have to take a long walk back to the dugout. 15 for 1. Ritya walks out at number 3. He's been off color in the tournament so far, but I tell you what, once he gets going, he's a treat to watch. Like the approach, like the entrance, straight down the ground, they will manage to scamper through for a single. Ritya gets off the mark.
You can see the intent straight away. The first ball, dancing down, and this is the replay of the previous wicket, where it was an outside edge taken very cleanly by the wicket keeper, getting the first blood for the Reds. So the previous delivery, as we could see, Ritya's intent was very clean and very clear from ball number 1, dancing down the wicket, hitting it straight for a single and getting off the mark.
Down the leg side, straying onto the pads. A poor delivery from Wasiuddin. I reckon there'll be 4 leg byes. Yes, it is.
Yeah, really poor line there by the bowler. I think he should just stick to what he was doing previously. I mean, no changes to be made. He was bowling a great line. I think that was just one of the odd deliveries, moving down to the pads and resulting in a boundary.
It's a difficult task for a batter when you have left-hand, right-hand combination. If that was a right-hander, it would have been a very good delivery. So you have to play around with the angle and the line. And had it been a right-hander, definitely going outside the off stump. And that is a wayward delivery for a left-hander. So you've got to understand and come up with a plan. Poor delivery resulting in 4 leg byes.
Definitely, I agree with you. Where when there are 2 different batters, lefty and a righty batting at the same time, a bowler has a lot to do in terms of adjusting with his line and length. So that adjustment is something which I think was missing in that delivery, but definitely something which he can make up for. A good delivery and even better shot. It's a good shot, and that's for 6. A good shot for 6, I must say, down the track, hitting with complete power over the cover for 6.
Yeah, good connection from Khalid Shah, using the pace on offer, walking down the surface. That will bring us to the end of over number 2, 26 for 1. Opting to go with the floating power play, and why not? They managed to pick up 26 runs of first 2 overs. And you might as well want to cash in the opportunity. Get in Wadwa into the attack. Hails from Hyderabad, India. has been associated with DCC Starlets for a very long time and has been given that responsibility to be a part of the Emirates Reds. Looking at the field for Ritya Arvind, they've got deep mid wicket and long off outside the 30-yard circle. This will be an interesting contest up against Ritya Arvind, who's technically a very good batter. In comes Gutton. Goes aerial and goes for a boundary.
That was pitched slightly over to the batsman, coming in right into his slot. Picks easy pickings for Ritya there. Yep, it was straight into his slot, right over the bowler for a straight boundary. I think what's working for Ritya here is like he's just come in and he's got a couple of deliveries which he actually looked forward for. So he's come off for a great start.
Not too sure if it was the right move to bring Gutton in the floating power play. Another one in the slot, and I tell you what, Ritya Arvind is not going to spare you. Easy pickings for him. 2 deliveries provided in the slot. There's not much turn to play around with.
Like you mentioned, very likely it was very easy for Ritya Arvind there. 2 full by the bowler. Nothing much to do over there. It's been punished. It's been punished seriously. And yeah, bringing a spinner during a floating power play to a batsman like Ritya, you might be like thinking in a way where you need to start understanding that this man's going to take you out of the park if you don't bowl your line and lengths right.
10 overs already of the first 2 deliveries. He goes aerial, steps into it and goes towards the offside this time. There was a change in the field. Very smart approach from Ritya Arvind.
Dancing down the wicket and taking him over the offside for another 6. This is simply classical. Like this class is something which we were looking forward to, as mentioned from Ritya, and he's delivered. He's delivered 3 balls, and that's already 16 runs on the board of the over.
Where he has a lot of appetite, and yet again he finds the fence. Well, he's toying with the field, and as a skipper, you need to have that peripheral vision. You can't afford to have a spinner in operation up against a batter of Ritya Arvind's caliber in the floating power play.
He's hungry. He's hungry for more, I must say. He's hungry for more. He's looking to target this over, and he's done pretty well as of now. Gutton needs to think of an alternative ball where he keeps it away from Ritya and does not give him that chance to get under the ball and score.
Change in field. Long off has been dropped back. Long on comes inside the circle. Now it will be interesting how he will pan out. Goes towards the onside this time. But there's a fielder station. They will look for 2. Will settle in for 1. But it certainly gives a lot of confidence for team Sharjah, especially when Ritya is able to get those runs. We've only seen team Dubai who have been in destructive mode in the power play. And it's good to see the men in black and red in form.
What Ritya has done to this over is already he's taken the bowler to the cleaners, and it's gonna take some time for Gutton to get back into his line and length and trying to fix things up. Let's see what happens. The last ball of this over, Khalid Shah to face the last ball. He moves away. Oh, he moves away. Gets himself some room. There is an appeal here. Oh, Khalid Shah is walking. He's been stumped. No signal from the umpire as of now.
I think he's been asked to wait. Is it a case of stumping or is it caught behind? We'll have to wait. Looks like it's a call for stumping, and the line belongs to the umpire. And clearly, I think there's nothing beyond that line. It's close enough, and I think he's walking back. No, he's not walking back. It's Ritya Arvind. It's still waiting for the conclusive decision from the third umpire, from the TV umpire. Having a look at the replay one more time, that's been zoomed in. The line belongs to the umpire. Very, very close. Very, very close. Tough one for the TV umpire as well. Yeah, definitely a tough call to be made. Will it go in the benefit? The benefit of doubt may go in favor of the batter. That particular angle, what do you make of it, Karan?
It looks like it's on the line to me. I mean, but the benefit of doubt again, I believe would or should go to the batter here, considering this is a stumping call. But Khalid Shah looked at himself even after him being stumped, and I don't think he's convinced that he was out. Yep. The umpires has given it out. The signal's clear. Khalid Shah would have to depart with a 20 of 7.
Electric behind the stumps is Atiq Rahman. He gets a big wicket as Khalid Shah departs. 3 overs gone, 47 for 2. 347 for 2 in comes Harsh Desai. The ambidextrous bowler can bowl with right arm and left arm as well. Yeah, impact is outside leg clearly. Straight away, straightforward decision for Kashibillah. Yeah, just to get you up to speed, Karan. Harsh Desai is a wonderful bowler. Has got that ability to bowl with right arm as well as left arm. A rare commodity and a rare talent to have. Cuts away straight to the fielder, enticing Ritya Arvind to go after the backward point region. That was a stumping. I think quite impressive behind the wickets.
Yep, that was great by the keeper behind the stumps, and what you can see with the way Ritya is already getting onto that position is to heave it towards the leg side. He's prepared way before, considering it's coming away from the bowler, where he's already positioning himself to take it out to the onside, is what I believe is what he's looking to do. And Ritya actually doing pretty well at the moment, 23 of 9 deliveries, taking and leading his team from the front.
Yeah, Mohammad Halan, another brilliant batter for Team Sharjah. He was exceptional in the D20. A good delivery from Harsh Desai. Outside edge will find the fence.
It was a drifter. It was a drifter that came in to the batter off the pads. Was it off the bat? Off the bat for a 4. Ball moving in slightly. Batsman trying to take it towards the covers, getting a thick edge, which went to the fence. This is an unfortunate thing to happen, right? Like, the bowler is not somebody who's trying to. He's bowled a very good line, very good length, but unfortunately, a thick edge can run away to the fence.
That definitely gets the morale down of the bowler. Harsh Desai, I'm quite impressed with the way he's executed his plans. He kept Ritya Arvind at bay, Mohammad Alan barring that outside edge.
Yeah, Ritya coming in for his last delivery of this over. Good shot onto the covers, but there is a fielder there. Gets to it. I think that should be a 2 to end the over. It is 55 for 2 by the end of 4 overs.
He was one of the batters, Mohammad Halan, of the victorious Sharjah campaign against Emirates Blues. He took the responsibility of the middle order, and you can see the shot selection, the clean stroke maker, Mohammad Halan, and gets his second boundary.
Yeah, fantastic shot. Rocks onto the back foot, gives a complete slash onto that ball, moving on to the off stump side, pulling it to the leg side, and getting a fantastic boundary. The complete balance of his body is what allows him to play these shots. Like having a understanding of where the bowler is going to pitch the ball, moving back onto their back foot, rocking back, and then playing that shot is commendable.
It's the techniques, it's the basics that works in your favor, and a lot of training behind the scenes as well. Ritya Arvind gently pushes it for a couple of runs, running between the wickets once again. But this is the beauty about these two batters. They ensure they do not consume those dot deliveries. They pick up those singles and doubles quite comfortably and gets them those odd boundaries and maximums as well. So far, it has been a good over for Sharjah. Muhammad coming from the commentary box and the Bukhatir end waiver delivery. That will be a wide. He saw Ritya Arvind shuffling. Mohammad Saad immediately goes aerial, goes straight down the ground. One bounce. Harsh Desai does well. And I think I would love to have Harsh Desai to continue his second over. He was brilliant in the first.
Definitely. I mean, since the 1 over in which Ritya had taken a complete charge and changed the course of the game, since then the change in bowling have been really well, keeping them quiet. Oh, what a shot! What a shot. Again, as I've said, rocks back onto his back foot, complete control of the shot, takes it over square for, I think it's a check. I think they're checking if it was a boundary or a 6, but like I said, very commendable shot. Moving on to the back foot, having full balance, getting the ball in the middle of your bat over square is fantastic.
Yeah, it was a drag down onto the pads. Easy pickings for Mohammad Halan. And Mohammad Halan manages to pick a maximum, I reckon it is, appears to our naked eye. We'll have to wait for the confirmation from the TV empire. These are good signs, I can tell you that for sure, for Team Sharjah. They're looking good. Khalid Shah initially, Nafisi still has to he needs to get back in form. But I tell you what, Mohammad Halan, Khalid Shah and Ritya Arvind taking that responsibility now. Yeah, there you go, have the signal. It's a maximum. It's a good hit from Mohammad Halan. And look at the way he's just arrived at the crease, Karan, and he's making it look so easy.
That's the quality of the batsman, right? He's been able to see the ball like a football in just 5 deliveries that he's faced, and this is a gift. And I would say that the shots that he's played, I'm a fan already. Another one, similar delivery, drifting onto the pads. It will not reach the fence, but definitely 2 for the for Sharjah. It is so by the end of the 5th over, score is 72 for 2.
So Sharjah moving along nicely here. Current run rate of almost 15. So we're looking at that 140 plus sort of score as Harsh Desai will continue. Ritya Arvind, well, he's been magnificent today. Sparkling stroke play. Timing the ball beautifully. The feet are moving well. And Mohammad Halan has come out like a house on fire. His first outing in the Emirates D10 this season, but he's immediately taken a liking to the Emirates Reds bowling. Already on 16 of just 6 deliveries. Slog sweep, goes square, and goes for 6 more. That's his go-to shot.
Ritya Arvind looking in a different mood altogether. I beg your pardon, it was Halal looking in a completely different mood altogether. Picks it over the person. He had seen the fielder there, but doesn't matter where they are picked. It goes over their head for a complete maximum.
Punched hard down the ground. The long off is square. And add 4 runs to the maximum. Mohammad Halan is dictating terms tonight.
Straight over the bowler's head. Straight over the bowler's head. The confidence of the batsman is on a different level. After that maximum, I think he knew what he was out there to do. And picking it right over the bowler's head. This is going to hurt. This is going to hurt the bowler.
Fine sweep. A lot of work to do for the square leg. And he's just not going to get there. Mohammad Halan is on fire here for Team Sharjah. He's taking the game away single-handedly from Emirates Reds.
He's playing all 360. He's playing all 360 at the moment. He's playing with the fielders. He's ensuring he knows where these fielders are placed and placed to the merit of the ball and gets it through the gap for another boundary.
Terrific clean ball striking. Such a good player of the sweep. Shaping up for the cut shot on that occasion. Just got cramped for room. And Harsh Desai bowling a slightly negative line, I would say, over the wicket to a right-hander. But even then, Halan has done so well. He's actually overtaken Ritya Arvind here. Sensational stuff. And they keep that scoreboard ticking and at a very rapid rate. Expensive over comes to an end. 89 for 2. So since the departure of Khalid Shah, the momentum has not slowed for Team Sharjah. Hurtling along, Wasiuddin Zafar, youngster, already with the wicket to his name on his D10 debut. And Ritya ramps it to fine leg, toying with the bowlers here. And another boundary.
This is the class of the batsman. This is the class of the batsman way before the ball was delivered. I think Ritya knew exactly what the bowler was trying to do. Sets up for the ram shot, picks it over the fielder and gets a boundary to his name.
Too easy. He's making it look too easy at the moment. Wasiuddin just trying to hit a length, but so proactive at the crease is Ritya Arvind. This time looking to go to a short third. I think it was a good adjustment made by Wasi. He just went wider to pitch the ball when he saw Ritya shuffling around.
Yep, it was a good adjustment made by the bowler, and so did Ritya try to make last-minute changes to the shot selection. It did not work in his favor.
Smart batting though. This has been clobbered, but straight to deep mid. He's not looking to always play the power shots down the ground. He's utilizing the areas behind square, on the offside, on the onside, really opening up the field. And such a difficult batter to contain when he's on his A game. 35 of just 17 deliveries. He's picked and chosen his moments to go after the Reds bowling. Mohammad Halan has been all action since ball one. He will loft this and will clear the long on for yet another max.
He's gone down the track. He's gone down the track for that shot. Completely aware of what the bowler is thinking over here. In full control of that shot. He steps down and takes it over the long on fielder for a maximum.
He attempted slower delivery, but he read it like a book. Tremendous clean striking. Well, there's a 1v1 race to the 50 here between Halan and Britya. 100 up. Oh, that one kept a touch low. Just a skidder. Wasidin is not a particularly tall bowler, so he will get that with his bowling action.
Yeah, it was a bit skiddy delivery there. Did not expect it to not bounce so much. It looked like it's going to bounce, but the pitch doing its trick, and the batsman completely missed that one.
Yeah, this pitch has seen a fair amount of traffic over the last 3 days. Chopped away and good fielding by short third, covering for the wicketkeeper. So in the end, it's a pretty tidy spell from young Zafar. 1 for 19 in a D10 game is very acceptable indeed. 101 for 2. So trial by spin it will be from Emirates Reds. Not really working, to be quite honest. Saad Ali Rifai coming back on to bowl. First over he was carted for 15 runs. There's no serious turn on offer. And we've seen that right throughout the 3 days at the D10. It's been a very good batting track on the body and flipped over fine leg again. That's a poor delivery and rightfully punished.
Yeah, I must say that was a poor delivery for the bowler to start off with. Onto the pads. Very easy pickings for the batsman, but full credit to the batsman to be playing that shot. The opportunity was there. He made full use of it. Hits it over for a boundary.
Well, I've lost count how many boundaries and sixes this pair has hit. 42 or 14, going at a strike rate of 300. Is Mohammad Halan. He's not a power package by any means, just pure technical strokes, timing, placement. Oh, squeezed in the gap behind point. Add 4 more. Poor fielding.
Rightly, as you mentioned, I think both of them are competing against each other at the moment to get their fastest 50. And I see that the batsman has used the gap between the backward point and point to get that boundary. It is just the class of the batsman that is shown out there, Mohammad Halan, where he's been able to access every single part of the ground. Wherever the bowler bowls, he's able to access the ground.
Superb stuff. And that is putting a lot of pressure on Saad Ali Rifai. Well, I think I was a bit harsh there on Harsh Desai. At that point region, had no chance. And this will be 50. Brought up with a blistering 6. The fastest 50 of the Emirates D10. And it goes to Mohammad Halan. 50 of just 16 deliveries. A stunning knock.
That was a class shot. A class shot, I must say. He's picked the bones out of that one and he's put it all over the fence for a fantastic 6. And what a way to get to your 50. Fearless batting at its best. A great display of fearless batting and complete control out there by Mohammad Halan.
Outstanding knock. Remember, he's coming at number 4. Not batting in the top order or in the power play. And he's put the team on his back alongside Britya. Mohammad Saad Ali Rafai getting a beating now as well. And like you mentioned, he's so difficult to contain with the sweep, with the straight hits, and can go through the offside as well. Oh, Vritya slashed away. I think that might be 6 as well. Outrageously good.
What a move. What a move. He's made space for himself within the crease, picks that up, over point for a 6. This is simply class. This is the class of the batsman. He's showcasing his best shots out there, and with what ease.
He's putting on a masterclass tonight, Vritti Arvind. What a partnership. He's pinged it over third. Is there anything on a cricket field that Vritti Arvind cannot do? Unbelievable.
Like I said, they're racing. Ritya's moving on to a great score since he started, and that brings us to the end of the over, which is 127 for 2 in 8.
So Sudesh Rahman trying to do some damage control here for Emirates Reds. Oh, that one kept really low. But what about that shot from Britya in the previous over, Karan? The elasticity of his batting, truly phenomenal.
It shows the class. Like I said earlier, it shows the class. He's somebody who knows how to access every single part of the ground. He can make use of the bowler. If he gets to know what the bowler is going to bowl, he can access actually any part of the ground.
And honestly, he feels like he's reading their mind. He's reading their intentions. He's got some superpowers, that's for sure. Firm drive down the ground. And it's been probably the best, most entertaining partnership of the tournament so far. Maybe Aditya Shetty and Ronak earlier this afternoon could match them, but these two have been truly sensational.
Yep, I agree. I agree with you on that. This partnership has indeed been really, really, really impressive, and I must say it is full on the money in terms of how Ritya is batting and how Mohammad Alan has come up with a flair.
Nice Yorker from Sudesh. The call is for 2. Just bunted into the mid-wicket region. Excellent running. If they don't get you with the boundary shots or the maximums, they'll run you into the ground. Fantastic stuff. Britya nearing his half century as well. That is smart cricket for you.
Yeah, great bowl, I must say, by the bowler to try and contain the runs. Ritya on the other end, like you mentioned, quick with his first and then moving on to the second. This is basics kept onto the right way, I must say, where both the batsmen are doing a fantastic job of hitting boundaries and also taking the singles and doubles when the opportunity arrives.
Oh, that one kept low once again. It was the pace of delivery. Just millimeters away from the off stump. So there's Rahman finally slowing down Sharjah's progress somewhat.
Yep, Ritya trying to take him over the wicket keeper, but the pitch itself not supporting. The pitch has done a lot, to be honest, if you ask me. When the ball pitches onto when the bowler is pitching the ball onto the pitch, not too full, the batsman is unable to pick the bounce and put it across.
Yeah, that good length area. He skewed it in the air, deep cover. Nobody there. He hit it straight enough to miss the deep cover. And a lucky escape for Ritya as he moves to 49. Wanted to smash that away. A la a tennis forehand. Not quite coming off. 150 is the highest score we've seen in the Emirates D10 so far this season by Team Dubai. And looks like Sharjah are well on their way to overhaul that. 7 legal deliveries remaining. You do expect they should get probably another 18-20 runs easily. Pulled away by Vritya. This could be a chance. And it's taken. Well, heartbreak. Dismissed on 49.
That is not a climax Vritya was looking for. Pretty much an anti-climax, I must say, for Vritya. What a innings he has shown us over here, I must say. The class of the player, the way he has accessed every single part of the ground. Unfortunate, misses his 50 by a single run, but great stuff. Great partnership. Unfortunately broken, but yeah.
So gone for 49, but he's entertained us thoroughly with a fabulous stint. Well played, Vritya Arvind. 132 for 3. Well, this is a very bold call being made here by Emirates Reds. Gatin Wadhwa, the finger spinner, coming on to bowl the final over of the innings. Ataur Rahman Mangal coming in at number 5, teenager, but he certainly packs a punch. And Mohammad Halan is on song, to say the least. Oh, it's ball on Midland leg and swept towards the long leg fence for 4. Hoping against hope, but it trickles over for 4.
He's reading the field. He already knew what was coming to him, and he's accessed that area quite a lot in this innings of his. I believe there was a need for a fielder there, but it has not been seen by the fielding team. However, great shot by Halan. It was picked well and for a boundary.
Yeah, need to protect that fence for sure. Is this long enough? Yes, it is. 6 more for Halan. Sharjah on the charge.
I must say this is punishing Gatin. At the moment, he needs to find a way to stay away from the batter's arc. It is at the moment going all Sharjah's way and everything against the Reds.
Well, actually, it is not Gatin, it is Gat out. The way they're smashing him out of the park time and again. You have to feel for the young lad. He's a competitive cricketer, but this is tough going. He's gone fine. The square leg will have to put in a chase. This time he does well to cut the angle. And the best way to get rid of Halan is to keep him at the non-striker's end.
Definitely a breather for Gatin there. He wanted him off strike. Now a new batsman there. Now let's see what Gatin's got in order to keep it away from the batsman arc and try to contain them from here.
He's bowled too straight for my liking. Needs to be wider of off. That's much better, and that might get him a result. Yes, it will. It's as simple as that, Karan. Listen to our advice and you'll be in the game. He gets his first wicket.
Keeping it away from the batter again has worked. This is simple basics of trying to stop somebody from hitting you all over the park. Keep it away from their arc, push it away, make the batsman make a mistake, and that's what has happened.
So finally some relief. Unlucky young Atta didn't have much time to spend at the crease. In and out, first ball. Rojit Ganesh quickly in at number 6. He is a clean striker of the ball as well. Fantastic player. Skews it towards a long off. Well, Halan will have to be the man to hit a 6 and match the highest score of the tournament. Can he do it? Time will tell. Good bowling there from Gatin. Finally got the plan right. And well taken by Harsh Desai. Those are never easy under the floodlights. Final ball of the innings. It's a imposing score by Sharjah. One hand off, goes behind square, put down and goes for 4. Mohammad Halan ends it in style.
More bad news for Gatin. More bad news for Gatin. Unfortunate here was a very good delivery. One-hander shot. The hand comes off. The bottom hand comes off. It was supposed to be taken. I think should be taken. Unfortunate for the fielder, but he had made the ground. It was just a question of getting it to his hands.
So 148 runs is what Sharjah have amassed in their 10 overs. Thrilling batting right from ball 1. Gatin Wadhwa at least can end his stint with a half smile. Took a bit of tap, but steady performances coming in. Khalid Shah, quick fire 20. Rityarvin, outstanding 49 of 23. Mohammad Halan was incredible, 69 of 23 deliveries. And in the end, they have done a superb job and post a massive score that will certainly test the Emirates Reds. In terms of the bowling, 2 wickets for Gatin Wadhwa, who did take plenty of tap. Wasiuddin Zafar, I was quite impressed with the left-arm seamer, 1 for 19. And Sudesh bowled really well once again, 1 for 20. Harsh and Saad Ali Rifai took plenty of punishment. So let's take a look at the highlights of the Sharjah batting effort. It was the Khalid Shah show early on. Imperious batting. Nafis got a Jaffa from Wasiuddin. His first wicket in the D10. Delight for the young left-arm speedster. That'll be a moment he will cherish. But after that, Khalid Shah and Rityarvin took on the Reds bowlers and carted them to all parts, especially in the floating power play against Gatin Wadhwa. Rityarvin was truly outstanding. Wherever there was a gap, wherever the field was in, he targeted that area and cleared the fence repeatedly. Harsh Desai, well, he went for a lot of runs alongside Saad Ali Rifai. That is when Halan and Rityarvin were in complete control, in full flow, taking the spinners to all parts. Even young Wasiuddin was not spared as well. He brought up his 50 in style, the fastest 50 of the tournament in just 16 deliveries for Mohammad Halan. Rityarvin tragically dismissed on 49, caught at mid-wicket. After that, there was a bit of a mini fight back by the Emirates Reds bowlers. They've done well to keep them below 150. So 149 is the target for Emirates Reds. How will their run chase proceed? We'll find out after a short break. Match number 11 of the 2026 Emirates D10. The cleaners big time by the Sharjah middle order. So now let's see if the Emirates Reds batters are up to the challenge. It's going to be Saad Ali Rifai and Albin Elias once again opening the innings. Left hand, right hand combo, and right hand combo in the combo box. Alongside me is Rizwanur Rahman.
I thought it was right hand and ambidextrous combo because you bat with the left, bowl with right, or you do this both things. I haven't watched it.
I play badminton or table tennis with my left. I write with my left. Everything else is right.
I can consider you as ambidextrous then.
Yeah, maybe 20% of Harsh Desai.
Well, right. Interesting contest underway. I can tell you one thing for sure. This gentleman, Saad Ali Rifai, does pack a punch. He didn't really get off to good starts in this tournament so far. He's up against a quality left-arm spinner, Ayan Afzal Khan, who's known to take wickets. And more often than not, he takes that responsibility to come out and bowl in the power play. Has always been there in the wickets column.
Well, this is an opportunity, I dare say, for the Emirates Reds batters. If they have a spinner on in the power play, you certainly need to take a chance. And that's what Khalid Shah is banking on. That in the pursuit of quick runs, he could get stuck into the top order. It will be the left-hander Saad Ali facing the first ball. Right on the money and pushed away towards widest long on for a single. They have to go hard in the first 3 overs and take the power play early. They have no other choice.
Absolutely no other choice for them. That's where they've got to be. They need that foundation as they are chasing a mammoth total down. They need 15.05 runs and over. The only way they can get to that is get as much as possible in the power play. Albin Elias up against Ayan Afzal Khan. Another good delivery right on the money. As you rightly mentioned, was part of the Gulf Giants. Did get a couple of matches, 3 or 4 matches to be precise, Ayan Afzal Khan.
Yeah, which is a surprise because he was one of the best players in season 3. He was just in and out of the side. Once again, I have a bit of a gripe with some of the franchises, but I'll keep that to myself. I don't want to start ranting again. Oh, that's a lusty blow, or is it? Mid-off. Just clearing him. Keshav Sharma, great effort to drag it back in. I thought Saad had connected cleanly enough, but he was in the game, Keshav Sharma.
Absolutely. Initially, we thought it was sailing over the boundary ropes. Good hit. Just didn't get the elevation, the distance that was required.
Good bowling here from Ayan, flighting the ball, tempting the big shot. That's what you want to see. Oh, that is brilliant from Rifai. Exploding off the bat for 6.
What a hit that was. That shot said it all. The sound that it made. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. Pitching in between middle and leg, and Saad Ali Rifai accepts it gleefully.
Yeah, wrong lines from Ayan. Too straight. And great pickup towards that long leg region. And in fact, that has disappeared. Another souvenir for any fan of cricket memorabilia. Get outside the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. So good start for Rifai. Right in the block hole. Good comeback from Ayan Afzal Khan. But good to see Saad. He played well yesterday. You'd remember he got tragically run out when he was looking really good. So let's hope he can make it a meaningful innings tonight. Oh, there's a fielder at long on, but just in front of him. Lucky escape. So they're certainly coming hard at the Sharjah bowling, that is for sure. First over done. It's a decent one, or is it? Yes, it is. 11 for no loss. So Wali Muhammad, he had a very tough outing in the earlier fixture for Sharjah. Too many no balls, wides, got clattered for runs. Young speedster just getting used to playing domestic cricket in the UAE, making the switch over. He's just been 3 or 4 months in the country, but certainly is an exciting young talent. Good delivery, just skidding off the surface.
Yeah, good start for Wali. He's been given that responsibility in the power play. Coming hard at Saad Ali Rifai. Right areas to pitch, and that's exactly where he's got to be. And it did come up with a pacey delivery. That's getting off the surface as well. And this will be an interesting contest. Saad Ali Rifai, 10 of 6 for him.
Yeah, that one just hit the seam, didn't it? And nipped away from Rifai. Was caught by surprise. And he does have that extra pace as well. Once again, trying to hit towards that point region. The problem is, he's not moving towards the ball. He's backing away to open up the offside.
Yeah, you've got to come in line and play the delivery. Play as much as possible with the straight bat, especially in the first couple of overs in the power play. 2 dot deliveries on the trot. And Wali Muhammad, what I like is the consistency so far. He's got to make sure he continues with that particular line.
And I think his natural delivery, stride, and the way he swings the ball away from the left-hander, he could be quite difficult to face for them. Much better delivery and calmly played by Rifai. But calmness is not the requirement at the moment. They need to go ballistic in these power play overs.
Yeah, they certainly need those thunderstorms. They need big ones. It's all about entertainment, isn't it, Ahmed? These shorter formats of the game. Yeah, tough one for the bowlers to execute. I would want to ask, what would you consider it as a good economy rate in a T10 format? Maybe 12 runs an over?
Well, if you're bowling in the power play, definitely 12 is okay. Outside the power play, maybe 10 is much more acceptable when you have the field spread. So there or thereabouts is where you need to be. Chipped, oh, just in front of cover point. It was Ayan Afzal Khan at the hot zone there. Did well to get his body behind it.
I think in the process he might have hurt himself. He's called in for physio, I reckon. Or is he okay? Yeah, he was caught up in an awkward position and must have hit the forehand.
Yeah, that can be nasty on a chilly evening. Even Sharjah is surprisingly quite bitingly cold these days, let me tell you. Especially when I leave the window open at night, I'm like, hey, what's going on? This feels like the AC is on when it's not. But a good over from Wali Muhammad. That's a lusty blow. Is it connected well enough? It will kick on and find a boundary for Saad.
Yeah, welcome boundary for Saad Ali after being put on the back foot in the initial phase of the over. He's connected and connected well to find the fence.
He really has a very similar setup to UAE's left-hand opener Mohammad Zohaib, doesn't he? Similar kind of build, tall, lanky left-hander. I'm sure if you line them up side to side, very similar. And they've got a similar power game. Nicely played, square drive all along the carpet for another boundary.
Good one. 2 back-to-back boundaries on the trot. He's just cashed in that opportunity provided. Little bit of width on offer and has carved it to perfection. And Saad Ali Rifai is looking good. That will bring us to the end of over number 2. 21 for none.
So it's going to be the leg spin wizard, Ibrahim Masood, coming into the fray for Sharjah. Good start, very full. Nowhere Albin Elias could go with that. Well, Saad needs to be careful for his wrong one, the googly, that will turn away from you.
Oh, absolutely. Ibrahim Masood, we know how critical he is, how the variations that he brings to the table, quite impressive. It'll be interesting how Saad will plan himself against Ibrahim Masood. In the slot, doesn't matter to Mohammad Saad. He finds the maximum on the rooftop.
Well, that has gone out of here like a missile. What a hit. Floaty delivery in the slot. And that has been absolutely nailed by Saad Ali Rifai. What an outing he's having. 25 of 11. Finally, we're seeing an Emirates Reds batter in the D10 who's really taking on the opposition.
Oh, absolutely. He's given that opportunity to open the innings alongside Albin and has done well.
Well, we need somebody to go ball hunting or we've lost it. Reserve umpire Mr. Imran Munir involved in the action. I'm sure he'd rather be sitting in the umpire's room, snug and comfy. I like these jackets though, very eye-catching color. Sky blue. Maybe we can get a pair made as well for the combox. Maybe a different color, maybe electric orange or something.
Why not? Please raise that request to the production team and they're hearing us. Probably it might be approved.
It has already been denied. Even before I sent it in. Return to sender. Meanwhile, Ibrahim Masood needs to be switched on here. Oh, nicely played. Very nicely done by Saad Ali Rifai. Taking it on the full and just manipulating the ball to the long leg fence.
Certainly toying with the field here, Saad Ali Rifai. And this is exactly what we wanted. Someone to take that responsibility in the power play. It was a full toss delivery and he manages to find the fence one more time. At maximum and now the boundary. Ibrahim Masood is under pressure.
That is not something we say very often, but yes, he certainly is. This is sparkling stuff from Emirates Reds. I'm loving the fight back. Oh, wow. Bang. Out she goes. Into the side screen. +6 for the Reds.
Well, he smoked it. They'll have to check that there will be a boundary check. We all thought from the com box that it would be a maximum. It'll be interesting to watch that replay, but I'm loving this contest between these two cricketers. Ibrahim Masood up against Saad Ali Rifai. Yeah, one bounce into the fence, away she goes. Doesn't matter as long as the runs are flowing.
And tell you what, Riz, they still have that floating power play. They've gotten the runs beyond that. So just one bounce. Great batting from Saad, 33 of 13. Exactly the kind of innings they needed from their top order. Can he continue in this vein for a sustained period? Hard sweep and hard enough. 6 more. This is stunning batting.
Looks like a lighter willow to me with a heavy ping. Look at that shot and look at that connection. And great dexterity from Saad. He's able to manipulate it really well. And he's getting those runs to all corners of the park. Exceptional batting from Saad Ali Rifai.
Superb stuff. Coming around the wicket now. Well bowled, but the damage has well and truly been done. 21 taken off Masood. 42 for no loss. Game on here. Bye. Well, this has been a terrific opening stand thanks to one man. Mohammad Saad Ali Rifai, 39 of 15. It's a coming out party for him at the Emirates D10. Keshav Sharma, left arm spinner. Albin may be picking out a fielder here. Yes, the best fielder in the Sharjah side. A first ball wicket for Keshav. And that was not required, I feel.
Yeah, continuing with the spin option, the skipper Khalid Shah, and straight away Keshav Sharma into the action, trying to go aerial, finds the fielder in the deep. Ayan Afzal Khan gets his pet basket on and picks it quite comfortably. Albin departs after scoring 3 of 4 as Emirates Reds lose their first wicket for 42.
So Punya Bhatia, another impressive find in the D10. He's played quite well for Emirates Reds. Lovely chip shot, just beyond extra cover. Will find that pocket of space for a couple of runs. But all they really should be doing here is one is give the strike to Saad.
Absolutely. The game is still and truly in control. Yes, you need 15.75 runs and over. The kind of display of cricketing skills from Saad, they are in the hunt. Just feed as much a strike as possible to Saad Ali Rifai. That's much better.
Yeah, the matchup favors the batter. Left arm orthodox against LHB. And we've seen him slam the ball towards widest long on, square leg with that sweep as well. So it's right within his range. Let's see if Keshav can get the better of him, or will Saad Ali Rifai continue in this devastating fashion. He goes over the offside, but deep cover. Just got it a bit too square. Wanted to be a bit straighter on that occasion.
Keshav Sharma mixing it up well. He's made sure he has not leaked away the boundary in this over so far. Brought in with some responsibility, and he certainly has delivered. He just needs to make sure he finishes off the over without leaking a boundary.
Easier said than done. But so far he's bowled really well. He's really slowed it up in the air, asking the batters to do the heavy lifting.
Yeah, not always easy to pick up those slower deliveries, trying to muscle it. And more often than not, you tend to mistime it. There'll be a streaky outside edge. Keshav Sharma, I think, has done well, picked up a wicket and just gave away 5 runs so far. Saad comes up with a reverse flick and straight into the hands of the fielder. Atta Rahman makes absolutely no mistake, trying to improvise, but Atta picks up a good catch.
Well, was that really necessary? Trying to be over ambitious. He did connect well, but straight to Atta, who takes a very sharp catch at backward point. And the end of a very, very entertaining innings from Saad Ali Rifai. He was looking $1 million tonight. 40 of the 17 deliveries. It was truly a well-made 40 indeed. But they needed plenty more. 47 for 2. The man of the moment with the bat now gets an opportunity to bowl. Mohammad Halan. I think he bowled some part-time off break. Not much to work with on this wicket. It's still not broken up even after 11 matches and 3 days of cricket. Still an absolute batting paradise. Makes you want to pad up and get out there, Riz.
Oh, absolutely. Would love to play here. It's a beautiful wicket to bat on, and we've seen the scores have already shown it to us. Good delivery first up, enticing the batter to go after him. 2 new batters out at the center.
Yeah, I'm sure you can qualify as an under 21 player for any of these 7 teams. So it's going to be Mohammad Shahdad coming in at number 4. Let's see if he can start attacking right from ball 1. There's no point knocking the ball around for 1s and 2s. You should look to take some chances, play your shots, play for the side and try to keep them still hurtling towards that target. If nothing else, for further matches down the line in different situations. Sometimes I feel that he's too technical and too orthodox and can look like a fish out of water in these shorter formats.
Well, he's definitely a very strong player of the longer format, and I think we've seen some development, we've seen some changes. We could see that intent in the previous games from Mohammad Shahdad, and once he gets going, I tell you what, he's definitely a good player to watch out for. And I think it's all about adapting to different formats. This is skied up in the air and that's been put down. Keshav Sharma just missed it in the floodlights.
Well, that's the reason he's giving. I'm not sure Khalid Shah will be accepting of it. Punia looking to be aggressive, not quite out of the middle. And Keshav, yeah, just hitting the heel of the hand. And Shahdad goes big. And he goes big indeed. Love to see it. 6 more.
Oh, absolutely. Shahdad connects and Shahdad connects well. Yeah, it was a slog sweep. Use of wrists to perfection. Where she goes for a maximum. That will certainly give him confidence. Mohammad Halan getting a taste of his own medicine.
Oh, he certainly is. An excellent run rate being maintained, I have to say. Going at 12 per over. Fair enough, you might not get to the target, but if you can end up with 125, 130, that will really give the dugout a lot of self-belief that yes, we can mix it up with the best teams and we can go at 12, 13 runs per over for an entire innings, not just a couple of overs. So let's see if they can maintain this decent progress. Had to reach for that one on this occasion. And that certainly is his go-to shot, that slog sweep for a boundary.
Absolutely. And I think the idea will be very simple for all the teams participating in the Emirates D10 2026 edition to qualify for the knockouts. That's what I mean. Yeah, at times you tend to lose a couple of games, but how are you going to bounce back? How are you going to come back with the plan is what matters the most. We'll continue our conversation. 5 was gone, 57 for 2.
So Keshav in the middle of a good spell, already 2 wickets in his kitty. Will be looking to add a few more, and I'm sure he'll get opportunities as the batters are looking to take a chance versus the spinners. Oh, this is a top edge. Point fielder settling. And well taken by Halan. Of course, it had to be him. An excellent bowling from Keshav. Got that ball to dip in front of Shahzad. Who looked to go towards the onside. And those catches are never easy. Well taken. So third wicket down for Emirates Reds. Shahzad gone for 8. So hard hitting Nabil Arshad coming in at number 5. Got an absolute jaffa yesterday from Muzammil Qasim Khan of Ajman. He'll be looking to or hoping to get a start today. Keshav has been outstanding. Look at that delightful delivery. Bowled at the perfect pace and that dip. Oh, nicely done. Finally, perhaps seeing a hint of spin on this surface. They've had precious little to work with over the last 3 days. Could finally be breaking up. Hard pull and taken. Wicket number 4 for Keshav. And Nabil will be gutted. He's picked out the fielder once again. And an excellent running catch by Ibrahim Masood. Was a clean connection, but he didn't anticipate the fielder would get there. Easy running catch. And Keshav Sharma having a day out. A second ball duck on this occasion for Nabil. He is absolutely dejected, and rightfully so. 58 for 4 now. Aryan Madani in at 6. Well, the wickets are starting to tumble now. And this could be number 5 almost. Thickish outside edge from Aryan. A nervy way to get off the mark. Keshav Sharma is having a terrific tournament with the ball in hand. He must be among the top wicket takers for sure. Great value add to the Sharjah side. Was a key cog in the Sharjah machine when they won the D20. Well, Short extra cover, very short extra cover for Punya Bhatia. He's chipped it towards mid-off and rejoined in the comb box by Karan. Well, it started off well, but now the wickets are tumbling. That was the dismissal of Nabil Ashad. Straight to the mid-wicket. And this game has turned on its head. Oh, this could be number 5. Oh, what a catch by Ibrahim Masood. It was going to take a superhuman effort to get Keshav Sharma his fifer. What a blinder.
Yeah, definitely. What a catch. What a catch, I must say. He judged the ball really well. And running in, steaming, getting that catch was a blinder. It was a blinder indeed.
Aryan Madani could not resist the temptation to go big. And leaping into the air to complete the take is Ibrahim Masood. One spinner supporting the other for Sharjah. Delight for Keshav Sharma. The first 5-wicket haul of the D10. Brilliant bowling. Well, what a remarkable turnaround in this game. They had such a good opening stand of 40-odd runs. But since Keshav Sharma's arrival, the wickets have tumbled big time. In fact, they've all tumbled to him. 5 for 8 in his 2-over stint. Brilliant. And now Emirates Reds have been elbowed out of this game. Mohammad Halan, well, if he wants to get the Player of the Match award, he needs to take a wicket or two. Because I think Keshav might be the strong contender now.
Yep. Let's look at what he's got with the ball. And with the bat, he's shown us some great shots, a great inning by him today. Well, let's look at what he's got with the ball and what can he contribute to the team.
Certainly is a useful option. Slower in the air on that occasion. Harsh Desai, the new batter in. And Keshav Sharma, well, he is certainly on top of the wicket takers charts after that. Is this clean enough? Oh, just in front of Ayan. Already has that strapping on his left hand. So maybe a bit wary of going for some low catches. Mohammad Halan bowling a very tidy spell. Tempting the batters into making a mistake maybe. That's a lusty blow. Well struck. Downtown for 6 from Desai.
Yeah, it was slightly overpitched by Halan, where the batsman made complete use of that delivery. Hit right over the bowler's head, where with full power, with full force, with full power over the bowler's head for a maximum. I think it was a wrong delivery by Halan, where the opportunity was given to the batsman.
Decent power generated. And he goes up and over fine. Not going all the way, but they should pick up 2 quite easily. So Harsh Desai, another outstanding young talent, another under-19 product. Really improved his batting a lot over the last season and a half. And certainly has developed that power, as we saw. Over extra cover, but the deep cover was set a bit straighter. So no wickets to Halan, but a decent spell. 72 for 5. So Khalid Shah, the skipper himself, coming on to bowl in the hunt for some wickets. Very gentle off spin. But to be honest, gentle off spin, when you're looking to slog, can create some problems. Ibrahim Masood just refusing to latch on to the ball. Punya Bhatia and Harsh Desai looking to get some runs. Well, that was nicely bowled. That skidder that goes on straight with the arm.
Khalid's bowling pretty well as of now. He's tried to keep it not to the place where the batsman can easily heave him away for runs. Pretty decent over as of now from Khalid. Oh, trying to be cheeky out there.
Yeah, I don't think he was ever seriously going to whip off the bails. But just a reminder to the batter that that line belongs to the bowler as much as to the umpire. Don't want to court any controversy. He's a fun-loving guy. Khalid Shah always plays his cricket with a smile on his face, with a positive attitude. Miscued and taken. Khalid Shah getting into the wicket-taking act as well.
Yeah, the very gentle off spin actually ends up working well for Khalid Shah, where the batsman tries to push it over cover or extra cover, I must say, but ends up giving a simple catch to the covers.
Yeah, Punya Bhatia just couldn't get going today. Was struggling for his timing. And another one bites the dust. 6 down. Well, mathematically, they still have a chance, but I think that's just wishful thinking at this stage. Khalid Shah, also amongst the wickets. All 6 have fallen to spin. So Sharjah have that in their back pocket as well. Whipped away, but there's nobody at mid-wicket in the circle. Will allow Atikur Rahman to get off the mark. This was the dismissal. Just closing, pardon me, just finding the outside edge rather than the middle. Difficult shot he was attempting. The off spinner coming around the wicket to punch him over extra cover. Takes some skill. This could be another one. Just in front. That had plenty of flight. 77 for 6. So Ayan Afzal Khan, he'll be looking to add some scalps to his tally too. Harsh Desai. Oh, it's floating power play. Very good. It has to be enforced now in the penultimate over. I think they must have forgotten about it in the flurry of wickets that was falling for the Reds. Not sure why they hung on to it when they were batting so well up top. Didn't sound great off the bat, but it's been hit well enough to miss the mid-wicket for 4.
Well, again, rocks back onto the back foot, pushes it there all towards the mid-wicket for a quick boundary. It is what it looks like is that I think you're right, they completely forgot about the floating power play net, and they like losing wickets has gotten them to this point. And that's a good shot. That's a good shot for a boundary. Well played over the extra cover fielder. I think slightly overpitched by Ayan, and it was taken on the up by Desai for a 4.
Yeah, just a bit of a chip, wasn't it? Just wanted to clear the offside ring, hitting with the spin. Very nicely executed. Attractive shot. Mid off in the circle. So make that 3 boundaries in a row. Harsh Desai is turning it on here for the Reds.
Another overpitched delivery by Ayan over there, and Desai making no mistake by putting it towards the boundary. Look at that shot. Look at that shot. He's completely fixed onto his ground, balances himself really well, and picks it up for the boundary.
Good comeback delivery, but the damage has been done to his economy rate. But victory is certainly assured. Impossible run rate to achieve. But a few positive aspects for the Reds. Some of the top order batting was pretty decent. 90 for 6. So final over of the game, the Sharjah skipper will step up once again. He'd like a couple more. Pulled away and straight to square leg. Well, Khalid Shah has got another one. And a big celebration as well. It's always the batters, when they get the opportunity to bowl, they enjoy it the most.
Yeah, that was I don't think he actually saw the fielder there. He was trying to play the same shot he played previously, but this time, in the contrary, there was a fielder there who's taken a very simple catch. I think that's curtains for the Reds. There's nothing much left in the game, but yeah, Khalid Shah is on the brighter side, taking wickets for himself and his team. Looks good.
Sudesh in at number 9. Well, that got to Sudesh in installments. Very slow through the air, a lot of flight. And honestly, those kind of deliveries are very annoying as a batter. This was the dismissal of Harsh Desai, straight to the square leg. Made no mistake. This is a lusty blow. Atikur Rahman has got the dancing shoes on. Fantastic shot.
He picked the bones out of that one. Goes down the track, gets to the pitch of the ball, picks it up, and gets the maximum for himself.
Excellent conviction coming down the track. And that high back lift. But this could be the end. And it is. So Khalid Shah gets wicket number 3. Atikur Rahman just trying one shot too many here.
Yeah, you can see their smiles. Khalid Shah is really happy. He's got the 3rd one, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, he's got the 3rd one to his name. And it was a very simple catch. Complete mess out of that shot. The previous shot looked like he was in full control, and the very opposite in this one. Straight in the air and gone for 7.
Well, the wickets are falling in a hurry now. Wasiuddin to add his contribution. And all of the offside fielders inside the ring. Just a cautious poke. Oohs and ahs from Khalid Shah. Very dramatic. 3 for 12. Those are truly some outstanding bowling figures. Well, he didn't take it on the full. And that will be that. Target of 149, not even close to being overhauled. As Emirates Reds lose by exactly 50 runs. A comprehensive show set up by the Sharjah batters. Mohammad Halan, Vritti Arvind, and of course Khalid Shah himself all chipping in. And a much needed victory for Team Sharjah. So once again, Emirates Reds will need to do some soul searching on how to discover the winning formula in this year's Emirates D10. Mohammad Saad Ali Rifai batted beautifully. It was a stunning innings of 40 of 17, but after his departure, everybody just came and went. Take a look at the highlights. Covered.
Match presentation of the match played between Emirates Reds and Sharjah. Well, they were asked to bat first. Sharjah managed to amass 148 runs for the loss of 4 wickets, and in response, Reds scored 98 for the loss of 8 wickets. There were quite a few notable performances. It was Mohammad Halan who scored 69 of just 23 deliveries. Then it was Keshav Sharma who bowled brilliantly, picking up 5 wickets. And it's time for us to now honour the player of the match. To honour the player of the match, it will be our honourable match referee, Mr. Iftikhar Ali. And it goes to Keshav Sharma for his brilliant bowling of 2 overs, 5 for 8. He bowled exceptionally well. Picking up 5 for in a T10 game is quite impressive. Keshav, shortest format is always considered to be a batter's game. You did exceptionally well today, picking up 5 wickets.
Yeah, there was some help in the wicket, and I slightly used it because we put up a nice total on the board. So I was brave enough to toss the ball up in the air. So luckily, fielders also supported me, so that's the reason I was able to took 5 wickets today.
Lost the previous game, but did exceptionally well today.
Yes, yeah. See, this is a short format. 1 or 2 overs can totally change the game. So yeah, we are happy we did a nice comeback, and hopefully we'll win the next games.
Thank you for talking to us, and good luck for your future games.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you. That was player of the match, Keshav Sharma. That's all we have from the post-match presentation.